Right. Okay, what's your question over here, young lady?
Get up on the microphone.
Get on that mic. Eat that mic, girl. Shy. Eat that mic. Where's your selfie phone? Where's your camera? Get it ready. Get it ready.
Ask the question.
You keep asking.
We're gonna free flow.
Get that. You were saying? What would our three characters be doing? Like how much into the future?
7 years.
7 years into the future.
Probably, I don't think Ryan would be a cop anymore. I think he would have moved on to something else. And since I guess he's Catholic, he'd have like 5 more children.
Right.
So, not a cop, lots of kids. John?
I think that Esposito would probably be probably captain of the 12th precinct.
What about
Romantically? I don't know. He's had a tough time romantically.
Seeing a few girls, nothing serious. You know, the huge. The huge.
It's tough being in this line of work.
It's hard out there for a pimp.
It is. Being a cop, man, it's tough. It's lifestyle. You know what it's like with Beckett. Come on.
Somebody said to me that they thought the ending of Castle was that the meaning of it was that Castle had been all those adventures we watched were the things that Castle has written. And I thought,
It's an interesting theory.
first of all, no, you're wrong, but that would have been really cool. That would have been quite a cool ending. Like, just gonna wrap it up with Castle going, and the end.
Yeah. Excellent.
Kind of neat. Excellent question. Thank you very much. That's very sweet.
Hello, thanks for being here. It's really nice to see you. And first I have to say, to be honest, I just discovered Castle 2 years ago because I thought it's an ordinary crime show. But wait.
Wait for it.
Hold on, let's
And when I saw it, I easily fell in love with it. It's everything but ordinary. So thanks for doing it. And thanks for the great time.
Thank you. We had fun making it. I think we can all agree.
Really going.
We're losing them. Where are you going?
Where are you guys going? You okay? Oh, you gotta pee? That's okay. Don't worry.
Oh, she has to catch a flight. We talked about this
Catch your
earlier.
flight. Oh, you gotta catch your flight.
She's flying. She's got to talk to the president about the Brexit. Okay, yeah, all right.
Also,
Take care of that.
Too soon.
some of you guys, just so you know, don't take your Wolverine claws through security. That's just a little from me to you. Okay, you go ahead.
I have 2 questions. A short one for Nathan. How much Nathan is the castle or castle and Nathan? And the second question is for all of you. What was your best experience? What did you learn about yourself through the ideas?
How much, I'm asking you guys, how much Castle is in Nathan? How much
I've said this before. I've said this before that I think Castle is closer to you than a lot of the other characters that you play. And I mean, what I mean is the playfulness. Nathan is a very playful person. He likes to joke, and he doesn't take himself so seriously that he doesn't allow himself to be the butt of a joke. And it's all sort of about, like we've talked about before, like kicking yourself in the nuts, being the hero. Nathan's not above that. He knows that it's sort of like, okay, well, we can say something and it'll still be very funny. So because he's secure in that. So I think Nathan's very playful, and in that way, Castle was very playful, and he brought that. So I think they have that parallel going on. That's my thought.
I think you love kicking yourself in the nuts.
Wait, what was the third question to all of us? What was that? Do you remember what that was?
What was your best experience through the years? What did you learn about yourself?
Best experience, learning yourself.
My best experience was just like working with these guys every day. It's rare that you get to go to work love every person that you work with and have a great time doing it. Just a rare thing for anyone to get, no matter what kind of job you have. I think we luckily fell into that. So I drove to work every day with a smile on my face because I knew it was going to be a great experience that day.
I think to piggyback on that, I think getting to see the fact that you can work 14 hours and still like the people that you're working with and wanting to go back, but you could do it for 8 years and still like each other. That's crazy. So a lot of that was Nathan's leadership too. I thought that, and seriously, I thought that we had a good time, and he carried an atmosphere on the set that was sort of like the no jerks allowed, and led by example in that way. So I think that was part of it. Was that a good lesson that you could work that many hours and work that hard and still have a good time with what you did. So, yeah, that was my biggest lesson.
I'll say that for all the people you see on the TV show, there's another 80 that you never see. And guys who've been in the business for 40 years. And talking to them, say, how long has your longest, aside from Castle, what was your longest job? And they'll say, 2 years, like maximum 2 years on the entire show. 40 years I've been in the business, 2 years is the longest job I've done. So everybody on Castle had enough experience to know that the longevity of nearly a decade is nothing to shake a stick at. It's something to really appreciate, and it also just tells you you're doing something right. So many things can go wrong with a TV show. So you can have the greatest TV show and the most wonderful people, and maybe no one will watch it. But we had all the right spots, everything in the right place at the right time. Thank God, too. We had a very good time. We had a really good time telling stories to you guys. Yeah, this guy over here, wake me when it's over. Don't wake him. Don't wake him. Oh, you're good. No, shh. Back. He's out.
Hey guys, I want to thank you for coming to Germany. It's a dream coming true to meet you all. Thanks to Seamus for saying that it isn't a dream and writing on the autograph card. And my question is for all of you, do you have a favorite cast of the world? And if yes, why?
Yeah, I got one immediately. It was my favorite line for the entire series. I can't believe it made it past the network censors. It was the strip club episode, but the male strip club episode, and there was a character named Hans Mannschaft. And so for those of you who don't just think that's a German family name, Mannschaft in America means a man's member. And so the fact that I didn't think it was going to make it to the final draft, but it did, and we actually did it. It's like, I think, was it Stana's line? I think she was one who said it. It's like, all right, guys, we need to find who is this Hans Mannschaft guy? It looks like he did this thing. It's like, okay, and I think Stana's line was like, all right, guys, we need to get our hands on this Mannschaft. One time, yeah.
You sneak something by.
Did I sneak something by?
You sneak something by. You guys used to gesticulate. You guys used to make some weird gesticulations. I was like, I can't believe this stuff's going on TV.
What is it?
You behind the dumpster.
Oh, yes.
Can we say that?
Do you know,
Can we say it?
well, it's not really a quote, it's just something that I threw in there. Because there's been several episodes where Seamus and I had to like be in a dumpster looking for something. And I decided I'm not getting any more fucking dumpsters.
So I got in the dumpster.
We got a dumpster, and I took it upon my character to supervise him in the dumpster. So while I'm behind the dumpster and he's inside, when he finds what he's looking for, did you find it or did Stana find it?
No, he finds it. Hey guys, it's over here. The camera touched over here.
So then it cuts to me, and he's in the dumpster over there, and I'm behind the dumpster.
Like this high.
This high, and I'm walking. What do you got? I threw it and I was finishing to take a pee.
your random access memory?
Sort of like dump that.
You gotta dump it.
Was there anyone that you discovered on the day that was really funny? I like the two thumbs. That was early on. Who's got 2 thumbs and dates for the prostitute?
Yeah, who's got a date? He's the prostitute. This guy. Cassie came up with some funny stuff.
Yeah.
Most of my favorite stuff on our show was a look, like just a look, a reaction to something happening, a simple, tight, concise reaction. These guys were very good at them all the time. And after an episode would air, I'd be texting them and say, hey, that look you did. Remember that? That really worked. I would text them like, there's this one look. Oh my God.
We had a lot of those, all of us, and the rest of the cast too. Everybody was really good.
Excellent question. Thank you very much.
At the distance.
We got 15 minutes left.
I'm going to try to bring bad decisions by the network slightly. Josh Wheaton once said that certain events had to come into conjunction before something else could happen. One of them would be that Connor's mother was on the air, and the other one would be when Castle, unfortunately, was off the air. That would make Neil Patrick Harris and David Julian free for Dr. Who 2.
Absolutely, and it's something I'm sure we would both love to do. And as soon as Felicia wants to do it, but wait, no, she died the first one. Yeah, right, Susan? Yeah, we're dying to do it. We all just need to find the time, and that's actually true. So now Neil's just hosting everything. So once he stops hosting things, maybe we'll get on the ball with that. But yeah, we're good. Poor Captain Hammer's too old to hammer.
How about this girl?
Dressed so nicely, you look so nice.
Thank you. Hi, my questions are, do you listen to some music to get into character? And if you do, what kind of music do you listen to?
I don't listen to music to get into character.
You know?
No.
Are there any songs that you play on your radio in your car that you sing along to, like that's my jam?
I don't know. It's just, but when I'm walking to set for my trailer, there's just a theme song in my head.
Can you do your pimp walk for us? Would you do that like your...
The theme song plays over the pimp walk.
Would you do...
In my head. In my head.
In the head?
You want me to do the pimp walk?
Yeah, please. Would you do the pimp walk? I do. This is something that John does for us all the time. He's very entertaining.
So, they call it a pimp walk in the States. It's not really a pimp walk. It's more of a... I kind of stole it from Denzel Washington. So sometimes if you go back and watch Castle, if I have to walk across the precinct, I don't want to walk like me, which is just normal John walk. I want to walk like I got something important to do, say, or somewhere important to be. And in my opinion, Denzel Washington always looks like he's doing something important. So he does it like this. Seamus, I need you to be Ryan for a second. Call me over. You found something.
Hey guys, never gonna believe it, I got something.
What you got?
Then we would go to lunch. We'd go to lunch over on Larchmont Avenue. We'd sit outside the Larchmont Bungalow Cafe at a table, and we'd send John to the corner. Go, John. And we'd have him do his cool walk as fast as he could.
So they wanted me to do Denzel's dance again, like this.
Here's Patino, you need to check this out. I took a video of him doing just that on the street, and I didn't see it till later. When I'm watching, you're watching John really intently, but there's a lady in the video, when John walks by, she goes,
That guy stole your name.
Hey,
Put it on his
Hey,
shirt.
Fillion.
Can you read what's on the show?
does it say if I die tonight, tomorrow?
If I die today, tell Nathan Fillion I love to.
Consider it done.
Okay. Thank you for being here, and you guys hammered the panel yesterday. And I just have a question for Nathan Fillion, if it's okay. I want to ask.
Get out now.
Directly. Do you play Wonder Man in Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
So, let me answer like this. If James Gunn was to call you up and say, hey, I want you to come down to Atlanta and do a little super secret thing with me in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. You'd say yes, right? And if he said, but keep it hush hush, you'd keep it hush hush, right? All right.
Hey guys, I'm not nervous or anything. I have a very important question. Are you ready?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, it's not important. I just need an excuse to talk to you. Apparently, there's a Castle 9 season happening. Wait, in fan fiction. Any thoughts on that? Or jokes?
They're usually gay.
Yeah, because you guys will see Ryan finally getting married.
I think we all probably have sex in that fan fiction somehow, right? I mean, the things I've read. You reading those websites too, everybody? I mean, maybe just me. They're very entertaining. You guys are really good in them, by the way.
Seamus has beautiful eyes.
Yeah, he's always sweaty. So sweaty.
Softest hands, right here. Forearms like a smooth eagle.
We got 6 minutes. We got 6 minutes left.
All right.
All right.
I don't
Thank
think
you.
Pleasure.
Hi.
Please.
Hello guys. I'm so nervous. I think that many here can agree that Castle has changed our lives in many ways. How do you feel about that Castle has such an international fan base and that so many people have connected because of this show?
I'll take it. I'll start. I think it's amazing that so many people, even today, were saying that like there was a girl from Finland who was making friends with a girl. Okay, so you made friends with somebody in Germany based on Castle. We do that all the time. People in America, they make friends just based on the love of Castle. They show up to the set. I think it's pretty amazing to see that it brought people together. And we just sit in Hollywood and we make a TV show in the same building every single day. It gets sent out. The fact that it touches people and does amazing things and changes their lives amazes me. So,
Agreed.
I think it's easy. I think it's easy for us to forget because it's every day, it's the grind, we're locked in a building with no windows. We go in the morning, we come out, it's dark out, like we've missed the day entirely. And sometimes it's easy to forget that people are watching, people like it. We'd get visitors to the set now and again who were wide-eyed and going, oh my God, this is amazing, and it's so wonderful. And it's so nice to see it like that from fresh eyes, and then come out here to go as far away as Germany and find that there's people who are being entertained by what we're doing. It's very, very rewarding.
Yeah,
Very rewarding.
Well, thank you guys for that. How about you in the blue shirt? What's your question?
Hi. The two things I love most about Castle is Castle's geekiness and the totally crazy ideas he comes up, and the bickering between Ryan and Esposito. And I want to ask, how much came from the writers and how much came from you? Did you have any influence?
Yes, you in the green
When
shirt.
you start watching Castle, when you start watching the first couple of seasons, you'll see that these two guys are dressed very differently than they dress in later seasons. Their characters weren't entirely fleshed out yet. And it was kind of like Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, where it really didn't matter in the first season or two who said what line. But later, and I watched them do this little bit, piece by piece, like they'd come in with some files, and Seamus would say, hey, do you want to be holding some files? And Jon would say, no, you be the file guy. Yeah, okay, I'll be the file, like I'll be the, okay, yeah, well, yeah, and they start working stuff out, and they start sussing out characters, and then that stuff starts to play, and it starts to inform writers, it starts to inform story, it starts to inform jokes. It was very amazing to watch these guys flesh out their characters. They're two incredibly different guys. They get along, they're the best of friends. They are entirely different people, and I love watching that happen. It was wonderful, because you can track it. You can go back and track it.
Thank you, Nathan. Thank you very much. Good try.
Are you winking at me? Why are you winking? Oh, you're winking.
All right, last
we got
question.
2 minutes. We got 2 minutes left, guys.
One question.
Just a really quick one. This is for Seamus. I just love your tweets about the Eurovision Song Contest.
Yes.
And I just wanted to know if you are planning on going there next year.
I'm hoping so. It's in Ukraine next year. I'm hoping so. I've never visited Ukraine. It's a good excuse to go to different countries. So very excited. Yeah, we'll go. Go. Yeah, we're gonna go to Ukraine together. I hope so. Yes.
Thank you. Last question.
I want to hear from this little lady right here.
Hello.
Hello.
I want to ask you, which is your favorite TV show? Not Castle.
Oh,
Game of Thrones.
That might be all of ours.
I think across the board.
We're all missing the last episode tonight.
what?
Together.
What?
Yes.
So yeah, Game of Thrones, Walking Dead. I like Archer. I like Silicon Valley.
I like Vikings.
It's a show called Canada, like how it's made. I will waste hours watching how stuff gets made, thinking, boy, I'm glad I don't have that job. I could do that for a week. That kind of stuff. That's how I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, we got time for one more. We got 1 minute left. One more.
More questions. 17 more questions.
Okay, so Castle is riddled with pop culture references, and for example, in that one Comic-Con episode, Castle says how much he loves that Joss Whedon show.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, do you think you'll ever get tired of Firefly references?
Nope. Tell you, somebody said to me about Jim Nabors, like, hey, people walk up to Jim Nabors all the time because he was Gomer Pyle. I'd say I would hate to be known. Jim Nabors was an American actor, had his character named Gomer Pyle. And if you were a Gomer, you were like, oh. And his catchphrase was, well, go away. Like he was an idiot. I just thought, I would hate to be identified with that for like the rest of my life. But when people see me and they walk up past me on the street, they'll see me and they'll go, Captain. Damn straight. Damn straight. I love it.
So guys, unfortunately, the time's up. We have to wrap now. I'm terribly sorry, yes. There is a photo session with Nathan right now, so...
I gotta go take some photos.
Yeah. He's downstairs in 5 minutes, photo booth 1. So thank you guys, thank you very much.